So early on, see Kaka and JT. This is one of those JT heroes, a great skewer back. Kaka hit him with the Fade Bolt. Will the right clicks be enough? Telekinesis into the air, but they've got some help from YU-Smile, and Shiro into the trees will survive with just a little bit of help.
He's gonna go for it, and he will hit it. Another skewer.
Got the skewer once again. He's got disruption up. Maybe Shiro gets a trade with Kaka, but if JT can get another kill, it feels like it might be worth it, and they don't even get the kill on Kaka. They end up getting the telekinesis onto Shiro, throwing him away. Another shockwave lands, and JT already having a solid lane. So they're going to need to be very careful on LGD. Bottom, we take a look up in top. Panel said this is his ghost game to lose, and that's a good sleep on too, but they've got the glimpse, so they'll get some distance. Thunderstrike on a DY who's running in and just wants to go after Planet and get a kill.
DY
it certainly works.
They can get any kills in this bottom lane with Luna and Shadow Demon, considering that they already have magic sticks available. Maybe they can get a trade. YU-Smile try to put some more pressure. Does have 2 points in Shadow Poison at the moment. Kaka still Fairy Fire.
Yeah,
let's see.
Trying to land another stack, and we'll get all 5. Get the kill on the Kaka.
Another skewer.
Disruption used by YU-Smile. So they'll pick up YU-Smile with the telekinesis and get a kill here onto the Shadow Demon.
Nothing to say. We'll be ready to charge with Onslaught.
Ooh, if they catch vision of DY, he's just going to be sent back to base. So Ghost will be left alone. Trample, Shrapnel's down, trying to at least trade with Planet, who walks out of the Shrapnel and is A-OK. But Paparazzi comes in, and he's just too late.
Decent amount of pressure here at the bottom. Glimpse into Static Storm.
Yeah, they go after JT. They've got the Onslaught to follow it up. The rest of Extreme Gaming are going to combine with JT's body and bring Ghost down towards bottom of the TP. They go to the Shadow Strike. They've got the right clicks. Nothing to say is dead to rights. Kaka, though, if you catch anybody else with the telekinesis, it looks like they're all gone already this season.
Yeah, sometimes playing these heroes like Queen of Pain, you need to be at the right time.
Sleep.
Gets the sleep. Beastmaster looks very dead here.
Yeah, just waiting for Paparazzi to come over, so they've got the kill.
Yeah,
but they got denied with the... What?
What a play. Denies himself with Satyr.
Oh,
gets the roar off. Zeal. That's a big play.
If you lose the tier 2, this feels awful. That means your outpost is going. Onslaught looking for Kaka. Telekinesis at the end. Picks up Trample.
Trample on trample action.
And now they've got the Glimpse, so that'll be back towards nothing to say. They'll throw out the Pulverize. They'll get a kill on Kaka. They'll have the TP from behind them from JT as well as Paparazzi. Onslaught waiting for the TP. Hits on a JT. They've got the Eclipse to follow it up. JT's dead. Shockwave on a Shiro. Static Storm hits on a Ghost. And the Kinetic Field, so they've locked him up and they've slowed him down. They're going to be in a lot of trouble because the Primal Roar is going to be used on a Paparazzi. The Earth Splitter's not going to do enough damage. They get the kill on a Paparazzi. There's the Pulverize. They get the kill on a Ghost. They'll take out DY. Everybody down to the side of Extreme Gaming. PSG.LGD. They just continue to rock and roll.
Luna.
Blink Dagger for Planet, too.
Paparazzi.
Static Storm, Kinetic Field, top, Paparazzi. Well, they've got the Primal Roar. That means the lockdown is in. Of course, with the Centaur, they have even more to stack up, and they'll get an easy kill onto the Queen of Pain again. Nothing to say, posturing up near the steps. They're going to need another sleep. They're going to need a way in. They go for the skewer. It's on enough to say. They'll go to the RP as well. That means that's a dead Primal Beast. They get the killing spree out of his hands, and now they got to look over at Roche, but the Age is going to be picked up by Shiro. Earth Splitter lands, but he's got a second life, and Extreme Gaming, I'm not sure they really want to fight into that.
Everybody has this global Lunar Blessing. 28 extra damage is no joke. And another one.
Oh god, Paparazzi again. They've got Primal Roar. That is once more that you were just dead. Primal Roar, all right.
Kaka stole it.
Stolen. And that works well with what the idea is here for Extreme Gaming. We've seen it a couple times when they're trying to get these kills. RPs with the sleep, just trying to stack the lockdown. But if Kaka doesn't survive, that is no longer available. And he's one of those guys that I love to watch. And of course, Tochi's just not wrestling at the moment. Static Storm with a blink from Planet. They've got the Kinetic Field around on Ghost. They'll Onslaught in with the BKB. There's that Trample. Doof, doof, doof. Killing off Ghost. Earth Splitter lands on a 2, but Kaka's going to be in trouble as they'll run him down under the tier 3 tower. They've got to sleep on a 3.
Oh,
the disruption. Oh, they wanted the RP. They're still going to get it onto 2 of these heroes. They've got the Skewer. It's under the tower. Nothing to say he's going to be in trouble. They go to the Primal Roar.
Where's the Sonic Wave at?
And they'll get the kill on a JTDY and Paparazzi. Full team wipe. And a GG call as LGD will take game number 1 over Extreme Gaming.
That was so clean from PSG.LGD. What is that? 21-minute game. It's
so fast.
Yeah.
If Extreme Gaming managed to play this pick-off game with the PA Storm just zipping in and out, taking kills off, and
It's not gonna be an easy Storm
Barley.
Spirit game. Zeal, this time around.
Dagger, Fairy Fire, trying to get into the trees and out of the vision, but DY's chasing. They throw out the axes. Zeal's still alive, but eventually falls for first blood. Kaka has glimpse in 3 seconds, but not looking to put the pressure on immediately. Instead, they'll throw it on to Why You Smile, because they've got another Gush.
Good body blocks.
Thunder Strike. This should be a kill, and so when you watch him on a hero like this, I feel like there's a lot of expectations, and we'll see what he's going to be able to accomplish. As Kaka
Ooh, will
the
drop
glimpse,
anyway.
but will fall.
Kaka one more time out of the lane, which does allow Shiro to play a bit more aggressive here.
Zeal again, he's going to get caught. Doesn't have the help from Planet, throws out the axes, trying to juke through the trees, but Ghost has another one.
Another rune for Paparazzi. This time he's having a much better game, Planet.
Nothing to say, he's going to make the shift. Planet coming over, has a Fade Bolt in a second, but Starstorm kills him. The turnaround, a little bit of a bait with the TP in for Nothing to Say. Dream Coil committed on a Ghost, but it doesn't do enough, and with the double damage from the bottle, the refill, the mana's there. They've got the Vortex, they'll get the kill and Nothing to Say and take out this puck. Now he could go for the Battle Fury. You've got Storm, who's having a good lane, so he could be the one who's that mid-tempo pusher, who's using, say, the movement that he's got and the help that he has to get kills like this and take out Zeal again.
Is a Sentry Ward that DY placed before he died.
Telekinesis, but Ball Lightning in. DY's here with a short-range arrow. Might be enough to help get the kill, and it will be. So Paparazzi now on a killing spree.
DY will break the smoke. Nicely done by him. Moonlight Shadow stolen.
Yeah. They'll steal that Moonlight Shadow. That might help them go for a gank, especially with this level 6 on a couple heroes. But the Static Storm you were talking about, Kaka, is level 7. So they get the kill and Nothing to Say. Paparazzi with another one. He's level 9. Moonlight Shadow, they just broke the smoke. And maybe they won't fight. Never mind. But they do have a Battle Fury. They're trying to take the stacks now. They're going with the Static Storm. They've got the Vortex. Can they keep the Ursa alive? Shiro trying to get out of this one. Primal Roar.
He can.
Shiro surviving. Gets the kill on a Ghost. He had a sliver of health left. They go to the Dream Coil. It's on a 2. They look over at Paparazzi. He's going to fall too. Kaka looking next on the menu. And 3 heroes die. They lose nothing again on PSG.LGD.
Oh, man, this team is so good at choosing the fights.
This is just a complete change to the game, right? Like, Ghost, he was fighting early. Now he finally has a Battle Fury. And so they get the kill there on a Nothing to Say. They drop down the Dream Coil. Sunray's not going to be enough. They have the double damage on Paparazzi. But he's got the Battle Fury now on Ghost, but he's starting to fall behind because Shiro has a good fight. There's smoke still on Zeal. Tide coming over, and he is spotted. So they'll start on JT. BKB's popped as the arrow's flying in from DY. Well put together to get the kill there on a JT. No Ravage and no Tide for 41 seconds.
They can't get there in time.
They need to be quicker on this. Nothing to Say he's going to have to blink Illusory Orb and get in, but they're just too late. I'm surprised at the lack of TPs. Everybody had one available from PSG.LGD. They tried to walk their way in. Paparazzi goes in. He's got the Orchid. Supernova immediately drops. Static Storm is in front of the Supernova.
Static
They've got
Storm.
the Dream Coil. They'll get the kill on a Paparazzi immediately. There's the Dream Coil on a JT. That means no Ravage. Stifling Dagger hits on a Zeal. JT out of the Static Storm with the Sunray. Primal Roar.
What did he roar?
And he'll go and get killed off anyway.
I'm not sure what he roared there.
Did it just immediately...
If you manage to get stuff done with your Kaya Sanj and you don't die like for a fight or two, ooh, DY.
Now they're going to go for DY for a second. They've got the Dream Coil on a 2 Yules into the air for the Disruptor. Wife Smile is dead, but they end up trading DY and Kaka for the kill. Zeal with the body blocks in front of JT, but will give up on it. Yeah, they're only up 2K net worth at the moment. It does feel like Extreme are in a good spot, especially with the Orchid on a Nothing to Say. Ravage to follow it up and a kill there under the tier 2 tower. That is ambitious. Double damage top. Shiro picks that up. No Roche for a minute, potentially, and look at the damage just come in on the Paparazzi. Gem.
That's a big one. Shiro even had slot available, but did not want to pick it up for some reason. Well, maybe he gets it now.
Second chance? No. Arrow hits. Ghost thinking about going back in. JT He does not have Ravage. It's still on cooldown from when they killed off Nothing to Say. So he jumps in. Sunray on him. Nothing to Say coming back over. All 5 heroes here for the side of PSG.LGD. A crit on Nazil. Glimpse back. Shiro jumping in. Static Storm placed down by Kaka, but the kinetic field's not going to lock him up. They've got the stun. It's going to be on a Ghost. So with the BKB being popped, though, they get the kill on Nazil. He walked into the Static Storm and dies. They have Paparazzi in a second if they want to re-engage. They are walking forward like they want to do so. They lose that vision. But Why You Smile with the Icarus dive away. They've got the Storm back up.
Not done.
Arrow misses. Waning Rift to lose your orb with the phase shift. Jaunt out from Nothing to Say.
Gonna be E on disc. Available on Why You Smile. And same goes for one on Puck. Has it locked. Needs to be careful. Like you have it unlocked. Oh, sorry, locked.
In.
Never mind. There's the disc.
Aeon Disc immediately popped, and they're going to go to the Abyssal. They get the kill on Paparazzi. It's time to leave. He's dead so fast. This time, Gem picked up. Don't want to fall for that again.
I wouldn't mind them taking a Roche fight now. Try to force it, because there is no BKB on Ursa. There is no Supernova, and you can buy back on Storm Spirit.
Oh, okay. So, see how this goes as Waning Rift, Dream Coil, JT has the pipe, will snap the coil, and Static Storm force F out of the low ground with Ghost Pop of the BKB. Who's he gonna go for? Blink, Ravage, the lockdown, the damage, the arrow, and the kill on a Shiro. They'll take on the Ursa, so they're gonna get Paparazzi back in with this buyback. Primal Roar was used, but I don't know if that's gonna keep you alive, Zeal. You'll try to come over and get out, but the bash is in from Ghost. 2 kills there for Extreme Gaming.
That was way too aggressive. They just decided to go on to Tidehunter. They can't really lock him down. White Smile will deny Region Rune, but this also means that Roshan belongs to Extreme Gaming.
So, Nothing to Say. Octarine. 3,000 gold saved up, too. They're going to find Zeal. BKB just before the Static Storm. Still doesn't matter.
Went for a Blink Dagger. After that, BKB. Puck. Doesn't have much, sitting at 3,000 gold. Ghost. Oh, that's a 2-shot. 2,000 crit coming out from Ghost. DY might get caught here, but they need a silence on him.
Yeah, Leap, Forced F, and Telekinesis. Leap again. Now Paparazzi going in, though. Dream Coil committed. They finally get the kill on a DY. They're going to pop the Supernova.
This is not great execution. They need to fall back a bit.
Taking the Vision, Stifling Dagger, plant it over to the side. There's the Orchid into the Ravage. It hits Why You Smile. Gets purged immediately thanks to the Aeon Disc, but he's still dead.
Buyback coming out from Planet.
They're on the high ground.
They do have
Vision.
Vision.
There's no Ravage. They go to the Primal Roar. Can they get the kill on a Ghost? He's going to be standing still. They don't have Shiro because he's been hexed up by JT. Fan of Knives, right-click, Seal. He's not a fan anymore. They look over, though, at Ghost. They get the kill. He doesn't have buyback. Silence. BKB's been popped by Paparazzi. Can they get the lockdown with the Abyssal Blade or a bash? Paparazzi finally uses that ball landing and get onto the high ground. Nothing to say. Following him, though, behind the tier 4s.
Does have Aeon Disc if he wants to assemble it.
Aeon Disc. Needs to be careful. Phase shift, Waning Rift, and the Illusory Orb means he's away. Coming over. Lincoln's being placed by the Marauder. They go after Zeal. They've got the Hex. They have the right click, so get the kill onto this Zeal immediately, and then they'll go to the Dream Coil onto 3 heroes. Nothing to say, going in and taking out the Vision. He's taking out the Ward to start this fight.
Ghost is so low, no BKB on him.
Zeal's kind of alone. Beastmaster just popped back, and they're going to get a kill on his Zeal immediately. Even with the BKB, the Andis is going to be popped on Nothing to Say, but Nothing to Say is going through onto this Phantom Assassin. They get the Ravage off, but Shiro's going to go in and get the kill onto Paparazzi. They'll take out DY, and now Shiro locking it down for the side of PSG.LGD. Nothing to Say gets low. Triple kill for Shiro. There's the Abyssal, making another as they'll take out 4. 15 seconds till double Ravage. 7,000 net worth lead.
Wasn't even close. Like, you could have just said, there we go,
Ravage.
First time.
And second Ravage. Ghost is dead for 100.
They should try to see if he does have buyback. Shiro used BKB. You also don't think about it. Because
good Hex. And gonna hold the Ravage for now. Dream Coil thrown onto a couple, but he's got the level 25. BKB's not gonna matter if they snap the coil. Supernova goes off.
Full minute without Phantom Assassin.
Yeah, they still need to work it out. They've got the courier over in the secret shop for whom? For Tide. I think he wants to go and get that refresher. That's why he's holding the Ravage.
This is a second set of barracks. There is tier 2 tower available top. Another E on disc.
This
Time
is
on Rubik.
I was actually thinking Jungle Book. Hex, Gush, Arrow, connects. They've got the lockdown. Now they're going to try and go the Supernova with the Ravage. They blow him up. They've got the Aegis. They'll try to get the egg. They'll take out Why You Smile. By the way, Why You Smile bought a refresher for a moment like this, but, well, the moment like this is Shiro dying. So maybe he didn't need the double Ravage. Tier 3 gets taken. I think they're willing to lose the racks. But they break the Lincolns. They've got the Telekinesis. They go to the Primal Roar. They've got the Supernova. Static Storm is down with Paparazzi trying to go in onto Nothing to Say. They also want to pop the egg. They get the egg. They'll get a kill out of the pop. No more Phoenix. And it looks as though they're going to get the buyback out of the hands of Nothing to Say.
A little surprised that PSG.LGD took that fight, and now we're back to even.
They lost the Tier 4.
They need this telekinesis to be used during the Static Storm to push people out of the trouble so they can use items, they can get the E on discs going. PSG.LGD can't bring a hero into enemy base because you are playing into Phantom Assassin, Storm Spirit.
This double damage is still going. They've got the Hex. They're going to Ball Lightning, go to the Supernova. They've got the Telekinesis, but the right click's coming in. Can they get the Abyssal? No, they can't keep it alive with the right clicks. For the Battle Fury, they get the kill on a DY. Look over at Ghost, Lincoln's pop, there's the Refresher, Static Storm, and the Ravage coming out onto Shiro. The Vortex to lock him up, they go to the Sunray, but there's the Ravage coming in once again. And now they'll find themselves Shiro, low, Hexed, and Lincoln, Supernova pops! It stuns on JT, they got the Sunray, they get the kill to Shiro, and now he's gonna buy back. He just got the gold, they've got the Vortex on a Why You Smile, they look over at Zeal, he's stunned up, Hexed up, thanks to this Tide, but they've got the damage coming in with the Telekinesis from Planet. He threw Zeal on top of the two of them! He's stunned them both up, and that's why they get the kills. 4v5. They've got the shard, so they do have Tendrils of the Deep. Refresher on cooldown. That means no Ravage for 60 seconds guaranteed. Arrow lands on Shiro. He's the one in the front. But for the damage, they are going to need Ghost to go in and output some on Shiro. It seems like to get these kills, it's going to be Ghost's torch to bear, as he'll go in and try to output as much as he can. He goes to the Divine Rapier too. Ball Lightning in, Paparazzi's back, they've got the Vortex, and now they go to the Fan of Knives, the Telekinesis to throw him back, but he'll end up losing the Aegis. They've got the Dream Coil with the Supernova. Up into the air with the Stormcrafter. Dream Coil now runs out, but they've got another one.
They need to save him.
Nice disc, Telekinesis from Planet to pull him back. Paparazzi going out with a little bit of health and mana.
But look at the Ancient. There are catapults already. They managed to kill last tier 4 tower. I want to see Divine Rapier. Never mind. Okay, there it is. Divine Rapier. It's there on Ghost. One more time.
And Disc also popped there. So he's not going to have that for the fight. He used that to try and survive and go and have that Supernova. They go to the Static Storm. They're going to be right on top of Nothing to Say. They've got the Supernova in the backlines.
Telekinesis.
Still the Hex. They'll get the Glimpse. It's going to be back into the Static Storm. No! Ravage comes out from JT. He's going to refresh it. He'll come at Shiro, but they've got the BKB. They'll go and get the kill, and it goes. Oh! Ravage! Going to be thrown punt against the kill. It goes with that Ravage. They'll go and get the kill on DY. Nothing to Say. He's going to fall. They'll get the kill on JT. 3-0's gone without buyback. Take out Kaka. And Paparazzi trying to do it all. It's not going to be enough here from the Storm. They should be able to clean him up. They'll get the full team wipe, and